is time for the business, love, and the tidbits. Hello, I am Ingrid Pinkett. I am an executive administrator, business owner, and entrepreneur with a passion for retail, hence CMR Collection and RMC Exclusive. All under the new branded the Ingy Pink Network, along with my business consulting business. Miss Dawn, tell everybody who you are.
That's exciting. The Ingy Pink Network. Listen, we're forever growing, forever evolving, forever shifting,
Y'all
pivoting.
like her hair? She just straight her hair. She cute. Like I'm like, oh, she done gave us a new look, y'all. I'm
Listen,
sorry. Go on with your intro, sis. Go on with your intro.
that's the intro. That is the intro. I'm Dominique Poitras, CEO, director of Sisters Inspiring Sisters, which is a women's empowerment program. I'm also a self-development trainer and coach. We're just here. We're just here to bring great conversation, bring different insights to all of you to help support you in your entrepreneurial and life journey. Today we're gonna dive into business today. And when we talk about business, there's always a personal development component that goes along with it. So there's always value in personal growth and value in yourself and doing the work for yourself because it impacts everything that you do. So today we're going to dive right into why aren't people buying your products or service? Why isn't what you're doing working for you? Why isn't it working for you? Why is someone else selling the same product and their business is booming and yours isn't? Like, we're going to talk about those things, and there's a lot of reasons. I mean, we can go down the list and talk about this all day, because there's a lot of variables that go into why people's businesses don't work, but we're really talking about three to four reasons, top reasons why, or where you can pivot and shift right now, and then you can start working on the other things at the same time. Ingrid, what do you think before we get into the top three? We quickly discussed those last night. Before we get into that, what do you think? Why we're coming out of COVID? Some people will say that we're still in the pandemic stage. Some people will say we're out of COVID. Whatever it is, we're still post-COVID, and we're still living remnants of COVID. And some people are saying, or the government's saying, and whether you believe it or not, that we are in a recession. So pay attention to the news, you guys, because we're in a recession. Whether it affects you right now or not, we are in a recession. The world is pivoting and shifting, and things are changing. And I would advise all of you to start paying attention. You think because you're not impacted at this very moment that it doesn't affect you, but people, we need to start paying attention to the world news, not just U.S. news, the world news. So, Ingrid, to start it off, like, what do you think about the state of small businesses as of today? This is just an opinion.
Yeah. As far as my opinion regarding small businesses, I think that what I have seen moving forward is that, of course, there's a lot of businesses that are popping up that people are moving forward to branching out for one reason or another, whether it was cut back, and they lost their job, or they realize that life is short and they don't want to be stuck where they're not appreciated or welcomed or, things like that. And so they decide to venture out. The one thing that I can say about the pandemic is that this has been, from statistical purposes, the most millionaires have been made during these last 2 years, right, than any other time. So people are more aware. They want more connection. They want more involvement in their lives, in their home life, in their personal life, and that is spilling over into businesses that promote that, services that promote that connection and unity and love. So And also people want to grow. They want to know, how do we do things? How can we do things? So those service industries are booming. Like those are, that's the reason why we had a 20 some year old that was, that there were two 20-year-old young ladies, and they ended up multimillionaires because they said, people can't go outside, so we're going to create little intimate picnics for them in their house, right? So so they ended up booming with all of this. I think that it all depends on, and this is just my thoughts, it depends on your drive, what it is that you actually want. Again, it goes with mindset, right? And we're going to talk about how if you see a need, you go ahead and fulfill it and things like that. But as far as small business goes right now, this is your prime time. And if you don't take advantage of it, it's because you decided not to. It's not because anyone, there has, do you know how many times that we come in and out of recessions? We come in and out of recessions a lot. It is very good to be aware of those things so that you know how to service people, and whether or not what you're giving or what you're producing is something that it feels a need or a niche. And we're going to talk about that too. But if it's not moving forward for you, then that is something that, one, you're not aware of what's happening around you. Like my sis saying, you're doing, a quick pro quo. You're just doing the regular old thing, right? And so you're not pivoting. And we talk a lot about pivoting and making adjustments. So you have to do those things. You have to be aware. You have to know what your gifts is, what your strengths are, what services or products you want to provide that go along with what is currently happening in the world, not just in your neck of the woods, but in the world. So that's kind of my take on that as far as small business goes, just to give them some insight on that. What do you want to
I
dive
mean,
into?
I don't have anything to piggyback that, because I mean, we speak the same language when it comes to some stuff, and I absolutely agree. And so there's no reason for me to even add anything. I mean, that was just great. Um, we the only thing that I would add is what I always say is that different people may have the same business, but a different sense of urgency,
Hmm.
not only with their business, but with their lives. I don't have
Hmm.
much for me, right? I mean, for me, like, this is the second half of my life. For me, it's go time, right? A
Hmm.
20-year-old be like, listen, I want to start it now. It's go time.
Hmm.
Circumstances, whatever other people, whatever other reasons people have, is there an urgency for you to create the life that you want to live? And is there a comfortability level where you become stagnant and comfortable with where you are, even if you complain, even if you complain, there's a level of stagnation that comes with this paycheck. I know this is coming every week or every month, or my business. I know my business makes $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. I'm good here. As long as I make $10,000 a month, I'm good. Like, people speak that language over themselves. Listen, I only need $6,000 a month to survive. If I make that, I'm great. Okay, so then what? Right? So we become settled in the way we speak over ourselves and the way we speak over money. Money, the language of money, for some people, is such a hard topic, and people don't understand. And they make excuses for how important money is in our lives.
Right.
So, I mean, these three that we're going to talk about are important, but how about money, right? This the idea
Hmm.
of making tons of money. It's okay, you guys, to make millions of dollars.
Hmm.
Be greedy. Greedy to who?
Right.
To who? I don't want to take it all. Take all of what? From who? From who? You're taking it from, right? Or I don't want to charge this much. We're going to talk about this week too. I don't want to charge that much because no. Charge that much to who? Right?
Exactly.
And it's a mindset. And so
Hmm.
your business isn't a lot. I mean, before we get into the top three, all these things that Ingrid is talking about, your drive, and me, the urgency and the language, those are all key factors to how far you're gonna go, how far you're gonna make it. Will you even sustain? Will you
Right.
sustain? Is your product important enough? So let's
Mm.
dive into the top. the top three that I have, and I got this directly from our coaches, so I'm not making this up. This is the language that the coaches are speaking, and these coaches that me and Ingrid listen to are multi-millionaires. They're not just like just me coaching, for thousands of dollars. We're talking about people who are coaching for $25,000 an hour.
Okay, hello.
$25,000 programs a year. The coach I watch, his yearly programs $155,000 a year, right?
Hmm.
I mean, and so
Hello.
when you say, "Oh, I could never pay $25,000 an hour," well, he's not your coach, right? He's not
Okay.
the coach for you right
Hello.
now. So the first one I have, we're gonna go one by one,
Mm-hmm.
and hey, Shatea, is the first one is you're selling to the wrong people.
Hello.
You're selling to the wrong people. If I have a membership plan and my membership plan is $50 a month, $20 a month, $10 a month, 100 or over $100 a month, someone is always going to say that's too much for the product and service.
Of course. Yeah.
Someone is always going to say that. And so it doesn't matter the price. There's always going to be people that are going to tell you that your price is too high.
Hello.
So, I mean, I have more on that. And so I'll go down the little tips, and then Ingrid, you can chime in. But you're selling to the wrong people. Inside of that is you're not marketing to a big enough pool. Meaning, if you're only marketing on Facebook, i.e., Sisters Inspiring Sisters is a 90% Facebook company. Okay, the people in my algorithm have seen what I have over and over again. Either they're in out or they're on the fence. But now open up the pool to more people. Whether even if it's on Facebook, how do we reach more people on Facebook? Almost the whole world is on Facebook. Come on, so let's not say there's not enough people on Facebook. Everybody is on Facebook, right? I mean, not every single person, but you know what I mean. A large enough percentage of people on Facebook. So you're not marketing to a big enough pool. And then again, you need an audience that is willing to pay you. And simply speaking, the people you are reaching are not your people.
Hello.
Those aren't your people. So let's talk about that, Ingrid, for a second. And we'll spend a couple minutes here. You're selling to the wrong people.
Yeah, you know what? You have to know, and that's what we talk about. That's what I do. So when I do your, yes, it's when you sit back, it sounds better. I'm gonna say when you sit back, it sounds better. That's what I do when I business consult. One, you have to know who you're marketing to, who's your target audience, right? And you have to get laser focused on that target audience. All of our coaches talk about being laser focused on your target audience. So you say, I have women's wear. Okay. You sell to every single woman in the world. There's no target audience. There's nothing you have to. So but what you are selling may not apply to every single woman. Okay, I sell women's athletic wear. Okay, then that means you don't sell to the woman that's sitting at home on the couch. You want the woman that is out active because that's what it's for. So you have to get laser focused on who you're trying to sell to because that's the niche that's going to click on whatever it is that they see in front of them that resonates with who they are. If you are so broad, right, that you actually can't reach those people and you need to have then you literally will reach no one. Seriously, you literally will reach no one. So get laser focused. And then once you're laser focused on that niche, find out how you can make your next niche, because you should have more than one, how you can get them excited about what it is that you have. And I see there's a delay on me, you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so you also need to be there as well. Okay.
So what do you have to say about you're not marketing to a big enough pool?
When it says big enough, that means that you just, again, it really goes back to your niche. What is your niche doing? What are they doing? Where are they showing up? How are they showing up? Are you in those places? Are you advertising in those places where they are? If you're trying to advertise to 18-year-olds, why are you on Facebook? They on TikTok. Why you on Facebook? Right? So if you're advertising to more seasoned and mature people, why are you over on TikTok? Why are you on Snapchat? They on Facebook and Instagram. You see what I'm saying? So if you want seniors, why aren't you going out to maybe where seniors meet?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not on social media. You may do light marketing there, but you make yourself available to go to places where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Connection is key. What are you doing to connect to those people that you want to put your product or service in front of? What are you doing to connect?
Absolutely.
Oh, go ahead, sis.
No, I mean, I just want to piggyback on that. Is that, I mean, this world is big, and our marketing sucks on a grand scale. Most businesses don't succeed because the marketing effort is subpar. It's just not good, and that's where we lose it. This we need to start marketing outside of just our network. Whether whatever your network is, find a new network. Period. Find a new network. Your people, your friends, your peers, your social media buddies, those are not your only network. This world is so big. Branch out. Branch out. If you're paying for marketing, it should go past just right here. And so we just need to open it up. If you sell a book, your book should be everywhere. Right? It should be on every platform and being pushed worldwide.
Right.
Um, so we're gonna move on. So really, you need an audience that's willing to and able to pay. As I go up on prices, I need a new audience. There's gonna be people that are with me now that find value and will stay. But let's keep it real. If they're not in the same genre, if their mindset is not the same as where I'm going, I'm gonna lose those people. And
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. If they find value in you, they will figure out how to pay for you.
Hello.
If they find value in you, they will figure out how to pay. So if your $50, your $7,800 is too much, their value in you would let you know that. And it's time to find people who value who you are and the service that you have to offer. Open up the pool.
And remember, I want to piggyback on this. Remember that people pay for, in essence, they pay for you.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you? They
We're going.
pay for
That's
you.
next. Mm-hmm.
So if you are, sitting behind and you don't know, then they don't know either.
Right.
But
Mm.
the next thing that you're talking about, you're the wrong person. I know you was getting ready to go there, sis. Go ahead with that one, because that ties right on into that.
Yeah. No, exactly. Those are what you just said are some of the tips. So, the first one is that people don't know you.
Hmm.
People don't know you. I am watching a lot of small business just because I have so many small businesses in our platform. I have over maybe 1,200 small businesses in our platform, over 500 that have came to us and worked with us directly. So I see a lot of what is going on just in our small community. I see this. So I see a lot of small businesses doing things, advertising things, putting out events, and maybe nobody comes to their event, or they have a small amount of likes on their page, on their event pages, or whatever.
Hmm.
That's not the issue. The issue is that they don't know. We don't know who you are. We don't
Hmm.
know who you are. Why am I going to come and pay $50 to $75 for something, and I have no idea who you are, what your value is, what you can deliver? You don't have a resume that we can see, we can pull from. You don't have pictures. We don't have anything to go by. Some people's marketing is so great that we'll pick your advertisement, and they'll go through your stuff, and we'll go to your event. But
Hmm.
oftentimes that is not the case. We want to know who's throwing the event, who's
Yep.
hosting the event, who's going to be there, who are the speakers, what are you going to offer? And so that's one of the things is people don't know you. And so some people will give you the advice like, keep going, sis, keep throwing events. keep trying, keep doing this, keep doing that. Yes, but what are you doing differently to get in front of people so that when you do something, people know who you are?
Mm-hmm.
What are you offering
Mm-hmm.
of value to make me want to come to your stuff?
Exactly.
No, you then we might need to get something, right? we, might, we might need to throw some free stuff in the community
Mm-hmm.
to build your network. And so that
Mm-hmm.
way when you start charging, we've been to something of yours before and we know the value of the
Mm-hmm.
event. And this is just for products and everything. Why would I buy a candle from you and 10 of my friends are selling candles?
Right, right, exactly. But even going to how many people utilize um, the social media, the meetups of the world, or the Facebook groups of the world, or things like that, in order so that people can connect with you,
Right.
right? It's all about you. You need to connect with them so that they know who you are, what you're
Absolutely.
about, what you do. Get out of your comfort zone. A lot of people have, they're in their comfort zone. They don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, and then all of a sudden, here you are popping up talking about your widget is the best widget. It
Right.
could be the best widget. It
Yep.
could be the best service. But if I don't even know who you are,
Absolutely.
then that doesn't help. But and also too, I want to get a little bit into the fact that something should reflect what it is that you're doing. Something that I see on your profile, your page, something should reflect what you're doing. Something. I
Um,
mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that there's a whole bunch of stuff that you post, and at no time do you ever post that you have any kind of business.
yep. I see that all the
And then
time.
all of a sudden, here's an event, and you throwing out you got a business, and we trying to figure out, well,
Who
okay,
are
let
you?
me go to her
What do you
page.
do?
'Cause did I miss something? Let me go to his page. Did I miss something? Because I didn't even know you sold candles. There is nothing on here that tells me that you saw it. Not even telling me. Maybe you don't even advertise a candle. Not even telling me that you even starting anything.
Right.
I never knew. You don't have no reference to nothing on
True.
anything that you have that tells me that you have started this new venture or whatever it happens. You could have been
Right.
in business 5,
So
6 years, and we don't know.
let's talk about that for a second because we want to get through these. But one thing is that a lot of us have business pages. Our your business page is most likely not going to pop up on our profile. So there needs to be something on your personal page that drives us to your business, even if it's just a link in your bio, something in your bio. Every now and then, post something on your regular page to drive people to your business page. But if
Mhm.
we don't know your business page exists, we don't know your business exists. If you're only posting on your business page, so that's just a little small tidbit on that. Another thing for you are the wrong person is people don't trust you. People don't trust you, and that could be for a lot of reasons. Why don't we trust you? What has happened? It doesn't always mean something bad happened.
Right,
Again, if we don't know you, we might not trust you.
right.
If we your business before, we don't trust going to your event. If so things like that, we work with people we know or seen
Mhm.
before or something like that. So people don't trust you. That's another one. And another one is people don't like you. People don't like you. Your reputation or what you post on your social media pages, we don't like that. So we're not gonna come to your event. We don't like how you're talking or
Mhm.
the content you're putting out on your personal page. Why would we come to something like this? Or why would we buy something from you? You ever see people negative on their page all the time, and then they want you to come buy their product? Like it goes hand in hand. You
But
you
also, I want to chime in on that. But we also want you to be authentic, though. Be yourself. Now, don't be no fake person because you're trying to get business. So be you, okay? But I mean, if you are, let me say this, if you're a negative person and that's kind of your mode of operandi, you know that scrolling through your own stuff, how you appear to other people. Would scroll through your things sometimes and say, would I buy for myself? If I saw this person and I was scrolling, would I purchase something from them? Sometimes you can self-correct. So make sure that you do that on occasion. You might be able to self-correct yourself. But also though, be authentic. So don't put out something that you're not. That's true too, because remember, it's about connection and they want to know. So if you think everything is at peaches and roses and glorious and all of that, and then people meet you and you're not that. You're a real live person with real live things going on. You could be missing a whole complete audience. A whole complete audience in what you're doing. And
I
you're
mean,
not solving the real problem.
yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go into that. I just want to piggyback on your last comment of people of being authentic. Always be authentic, but is your authenticity of who you are in that moment losing momentum for the thing that you're trying to do, for where you're trying to go? Is who you are now burdening and impacting the person that you want to be? So,
Mm-hmm.
so now we're going to dive right into you're not solving a real problem. Your solution isn't big enough. What does that mean? It means that if I want to make candles, why are my candles so special? What problem am I solving if a million other people sell candles? Um, Bath and Body Works sells candles every year for $10. These big, big, pretty ones. They smell good. They last forever. So, what problem am I solving? What makes my candle so much better than these large corporations, or to my sister friend next door who's also selling candles? What problem are you solving? Um, so that's something to think about, is what makes you so special. And that comes with anything: coaching, service-based businesses, insurance, whatever you're doing. What makes you so special? What problem are you solving? What problem are you solving? In that, we'll go right through these real quick. The price is too low. The price is too high. Either one. Either one. It could be so low that people in a different economic status are going to buy it because they're going to be like, why is it so low? It might be too good to be true. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. So that happens. And then it could be too high if you're marketing to a different set of people and they're like, oh no, that's too much. I'm not paying those $20 for no candles.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
So you have to know your demographics. Who are you marketing to be able to price your product at the point where you're going to be successful based on your target audience and the socioeconomic status of your target audience. And
You
then
have to make sure that you get in front of your target audience, but you have to know who your target audience is so that you know how to market to them. If you have no idea who your target audience is, that's where it starts. You have to know that. You can't get around that. And you have to be laser focused. It again goes back to that. And it also goes back to connection. You have to connect with your target audience. You could have the same candles as the next person. You could have the same candles as your neighbor. But because of the fact that you took the time to connect with your target audience, they are purchasing from you. And they haven't went to your neighbor, even if theirs is cheaper and maybe a better product. Let me tell you why, because they know you. They've connected with you. There's something about you that resonates with them, right?
and yep.
So it's important to know that. It's super important, especially now. You want to come out of this and be on top and be part of those people that, millionaires and da 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 and all of that that's doing these things. We're telling you stuff that we are being taught by people that are already doing it. They're already doing it.
I want to spend an extra minute because this last piece is so important. So we're going to go a minute or two over. The last piece is that we're presenting our information wrong. We're not showing results. Your presentation should lead to a payoff. What are they going to get? So instead of talking about yourself and your product all the time, what is the payoff? What is the benefit for the consumer? And I want to use this example that my coach used, is that some people sell books with free shipping. So they lower the price of the books and they also sell it for free shipping. He said, I'm going to sell my book for $40 and I'm going to charge $10 for shipping. So his book is $50. And somebody else's book might be $15 with free shipping. Why would someone buy his book for $50? Because what he shows in that book, that he's telling you these things in his presentation is how you're going to get your results. How you're going to get your results. So are you going to go pay $15 and you don't know what's inside the book and what you're going to get? It sounds good. Cover looks nice. The information sounds good. But I'm telling you step by step how you can pivot your business, how you can do this, how you can be successful. I'm showing you with the results of my life and in my coaching. So now if you can't afford my coaching, go buy my book and I'm going to charge you $50.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set my price and I'm going to leave it
Mm-hmm.
at that. So much value inside that book
Mm-hmm.
that someone's going to say, oh, shoot, if he's charging this much and he's saying that, I need to get this book. There's a sense of urgency that I need.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing that is creating someone to say, I need to have what you
Mm-hmm.
have? What are you doing?
That is so important. One of the major things that you need, especially as a small business, is you need people to vouch for you. So they can connect with you, they can have all of this and stuff like that. But if you need someone, sometimes like Don was saying, sometimes you need to do some things for free so that you can get those referrals. You can get people that will come on your page or that will vouch for you to say that your product or your service worked for them, right? That's important because that shows that all the things that we're saying you have actually done. You've gotten to your niche. They see value in you. You've connected and you've also gave a call to action that actually worked, right? Because you've proven it, not just you saying it, but someone outside of you says it worked for me. It'll work for you, right? So that's important. That's important to do. Did you have any closing things? That was my closing, y'all.
No, go
That
ahead.
I want to thank you guys so much for spending this morning with us. You could have been doing anything else, but you guys decided to come and hang out with us. We appreciate you and we are humbled by your presence always. Please make sure that you watch us on Business Love and Tidbits on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can also watch us and follow Miss Dawn Michelle and also the Ingy Pink Network. So please, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, because we in Cali. And we will see you on Wednesday. Oh, don't forget Fridays. We also, if you want some more personal stuff going on, Fridays, right after our show, don't forget to look for the link. We're going to have it out there for you. Bye.